Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here. Hope you're having a great day. Back on GuitarGate.com, my website, looking for another React request. So I'm going down, and I see this Manchester Orchestra, The Silence by Jeremy Frick. Now, I don't think I know this band, but the reason I picked this is because Jeremy, dude, you are such an active member on the website. I want to say thank you. For those of you that don't know, this is my teaching website. This is what I do for a living, but it's video-based. So you can upload videos, not just asking for React requests, but for finishing your lessons, right? And check this out. So if I go to like Jeremy's profile, Jeremy, dude, look at all these videos. He's working on a major and minor chord shapes, syncopation, scales, bar chords, octave shapes, palm muting, distortion, playing in key. Dude, thank you for being so active on the site. So I'm doing this specifically for you, my man. Oh, come on. All right, so we're... God darn it. See, got too many things to click. So he says, not sure if you've heard of these guys yet, but they're truly something special. Sonically masterful, lyrically intriguing. Every time I put on one of their tracks, I get sucked in, which is, at least in my opinion, one of the best parts about making and listening to music. All the best. Dude, that's the part. We want to find stuff, we want to make stuff that gets stuck in your head. That's it. You want the hooks, you want the earworms, you want the lyrics that change your trajectory of the day. So for you, here we go. Now,
And we'll also take a little bit more of that.
121 million views, and it's the official music video. All right, this one, I hope it doesn't get blocked. I'm going to search for a live one. I know that's not the one you wanted to pick. Yeah, top. It's still under their man. It's still under their thing. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. I know you wanted the studio one, but you get what you get. I like to do it live. I like to see people do it. Pretty epic build-up. Yeah, okay. Okay. If you're new to this channel, start and stop, point out musical things, right? First off, your harmony based on E flat minor or D sharp. If you may, my gut feeling is they're tuned down to E flat. So playing this in open position, E flat, go down a whole step to D flat major, and then you're going over a fourth or fifth, whatever you want to call it, to A flat major. So I'm thinking this is like 2, 1, 5 in the key of D flat. We don't quite know yet, but that's an educated guess. Now you got that little melody that goes through. But what's so cool about that part, why I stopped there, is that when you have these epic builds where you're really waiting for the silence in the room to dissipate, these simple drum parts that are large and profound. I mean, listen to each one. It's like, go. There's so much depth to it. Boom, ga, ga. And you watch the drummer with that awesome beard, just he's like waiting for just that simple duh, that double hit. There's so much funk in the nuance, right? In the silence, in these little spaces, these little things like that are what makes songs like this have these epic builds. Just watch for it. Listen to the
Tried to be a basket case.
Tried to be a basket case.
I did not surprise you.
Did not surprise you.
Gonna find a signal fire. Let me know when I should move. But you amplified in the signs, justified in the way you made me bruise. Magnified in the signs, anatomically proved that you don't need me.
Oh, I dig it. I dig it. If you don't leave me. I love it. So we now know firmly we are in D flat major, okay? Because we're also given a G flat major, if you will, if you want to be enharmonically consistent, right? So you got a 1, 4, 5, and then you got a 2 here. So your E flat Dorian is your basic juice, right? Now, I love this little melody part. So you would think it would go if you stay even jumps, right? Flat 3, 2, 1, but it goes. So what is it shooting for? It starts on the minor third of E flat, so establishing that minor vibe, but then the melody goes down, half step, and then immediately over to get the root of that D flat chord. So simple stuff, perfect leading stuff. Again, you talk about stuff that gets stuck in your head, stuff, I repeat this all the time on the channel, non-musicians can latch on to. Non-musicians. That's how you get 121 million views. Non-musicians getting the stuff stuck in their head. So now, it goes to the E flat when the chord goes to A flat. Why does that work? Because it is the 5th of that chord. Basic melody, basic voice leading. Focused on the flat 3 of E flat. Focus on the root of D flat. And focus on the 5th of A flat. That's it. Filthy guitar. Filthy. Love this drum. So soft on that floor tom.
Do I deserve the space? I was mourning after you.
Feel it come in.
I was lost and lost my shame.
Yeah, tell him. Tell him.
There was nothing I could do.
Bring it up a shade.
I don't wanna waste away. It was all I gave to you.
I'm listening. You added the harmonies.
Take me back and take my place.
Check your tuning as the keys come in.
I will rise right up for you.
One more, baby.
you.
There you go.
Amplified in the sound, justified in the way you made me bruise.
Love that.
Magnified in the sound, anatomically proved that you don't need me. All the while you waste.
Okay, so the sensitivity by the drummer is amazing. So he is. I don't think he's touched the hi-hat yet, at least as far as I can remember. He's riding on the floor tom with such incredible sensitivity. I mean, his dynamic range. I mean, he's easily going for. There's a floor and a ceiling which are like twice the difference. Meaning like he's like his peak is at least twice as loud as that soft part. But he's not even operating over a 5, it seems like, as far as the volume that he could play with. So he's like going between a 2 and a 4, right? So he's getting that doubling, but at an extremely sensitive, nuanced thing. And that allows the drums to have this just this airy, floaty, like you ever go just tap on a really, well-mic'd drum in a big room. Like you smack it, you get the thunder. But if you just kind of tap on it and ride it and make that skin kind of flow and the air starts moving, it's got this lighter cloud-like ripple effect through the room. And he's committed to it. Dude. Okay? Now, what's so cool about that is that is such a great support for this ethereal, if you want to use that word, atmospheric kind of preaching, which is what is kind of what I'm seeing the vocalists do. It's the perfect atmospheric support for it. I don't know another way to put it. Bass player, whole time in his bass power stance, watching the singer, making sure he gets the big, he's basically not playing any inversions. He's straight on the root of each chord and just letting each note just be huge and sound like bass and fill the room with these long lasting notes that, again, create this atmospheric cushion over which you can just sear. And the keys, ever so gently, start coming in, replaying that melody, reintroducing what the ear has heard before. That's not reintroducing, but you're locking it into the listener's ear and adding the harmonies on the poignant parts, right? Super great layering, super purposeful. Okay, let's keep going. Love the mix of major and minor. Hope and reality. Now he's got the hi-hat on the foot. Hit me. See, now we're at like a 7.5 or an 8. It's been 5 minutes and 15 seconds of staying under a 5. Now we're up in there. We're up in the 8s. Hear that? There it is. 9. The high harmonies. Gotta nail those. Go on, baby.
Let me watch you as close as a memory. Let me hold you above all the misery. Let me open my eyes and be glad that I got here. Good night, y'all.
Just let it ring. Let it ring. Oh man. Okay. I've said so many things musically to point out. Now, just because I want to, I'm going to pull up the lyrics. Oh, I love this. Little girl, you are cursed by my ancestry. There is nothing but darkness and agony that you've inherited from me and the ones that came before. I can not only see, but you stopped me from blinking. Let me watch you as close as a memory. That's a good line. Let me hold you above all the misery. Let me open my eyes and be glad that I got here. Okay. I'm going to read the rest. Oh, there's so many. There's so many good ones. Okay, all right. Everybody out here, go listen to this song, read the lyrics. I'm going to listen to it again with the lyrics up. Got goosebumps there at the end. Got goosebumps. Here's what I'll say. Put a nice little bow on it at the end. He's preaching. There's so much hope in here, and there's so much misery, right? It's the battle for dark versus light, and it is reflected in every piece of this song. The harmony. I love that it's a harmony based on Dorian, that it's a 2 minor chord and not just a regular 6. Gives it that real extra floaty feel. You know, it's not full on black versus white. There's a gray in there. There's a deep shade of gray. But then when it goes to the chorus parts and brightens up, or pre-chorus to chorus, whatever you want to call it, it switches to major, still in key, but again, it's not your relative major and minor, like a 6 to 1, right? It's a 2 to 4 kind of vibe. Point is that you have this hope, this despair, this you're cursed by my ancestry, and then you have the brightness and you have the hope of, you let me open my eyes and be glad that I got here. Let me please open my. And it's all supported by such nuanced and gentle restraint by the rhythm section. I'm telling you, for 5 minutes, they didn't get a hair over 5. But there was so much movement. I mean, from 2 and 4 is twice as loud or half as sensitive, okay? So much restraint. So many times I wanted him to take some big fill or have the bass to do a run or give me a keyboard lightning strike, but they never gave it to you. It's just so much build and restraint to let him preach the message. Simple melodies that get introduced, reintroduced over and over again. There's so much weight put on them. I get it. Is it Jeremy? I get it. Dude, Jeremy, thank you so much for being a member of the site, such an active one. Thanks for suggesting this. Everybody out there watching this, where should we go next? Drop it in the comments. Tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the things that help us out. But if you want to be like Jeremy, if you're looking for a community to join that helps you keep this thing in your hand, and you want to help picking up the guitar, or help picking the songs that come next and get access to this page, please click the first. Look, Andrew Masters is calling. Everybody follow that channel. He's awesome. Click the first link in the description. It's called Guitargate. It's my life's work. It's how I make a living. I'd love to be one of your online teachers. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. This is what I get for not putting it in silence.